Elias Hernandez, and I was the lead art animator and storyboarder for the video game AIM.
My name is Charles Goyen. I was the lead developer for the mechanics and the weapon system. I also helped create the maps and was there for the ride. Yeah, I have about almost pretty much a year of experience in Unreal Engine 5, also with modeling in Blender, which I also used in the game.
The game is called AIM. You control Riley, a stoic and robust hacker who is sent by General Joe to defeat AI and as well as delivering a virus to the central server to weaken all of AI. While the antagonist Motherboard isn't too pleased about this way. She sends all her robots in search of Riley and wanting him dead. You'll venture through 3 levels with multiple waves, of course.
So this game is a wave-based game, so as you progress through it tries to explain the storyline through the loading screens, which I hope the player to pay attention to more often so they can understand what's happening throughout the story. As they go through the levels, there's going to be small hints and stuff to figure out how to proceed to the next one. After multiple waves in each level, you'll be able to proceed to the next one. And by the end of the game, you've reached the final goal of transporting the USB to the central server and stopping Motherboard for weakening.
The target audience is mostly catered to people who prefer the FPS genre, similar to games akin to Doom, Fortnite, Apex, those types of games.
Yeah,
I guess, but mainly it's mostly, catered to an audience from mostly teens per se.
Yeah, it's more of a, I'd say it's an updated look at a retro vibe of video games. We had some help from other people who were credited in the project to make music and stuff like that. And it's supposed to give off more of a updated version of a retro game. So, if that's your kind of game, then I think it's meant for you. Yeah, I'd say young teens to any age above it. I mean, I think it's really just your preference. But I would say the minimum age requirement would be to younger adults or teens. Age 13 to mid-20s.
There's currently at least one cutscene, but it's pretty lengthy. The time for the cutscenes, it really depended on, because you have to take both the scenery and also the amount of characters that are in the cutscene. Overall, it's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and it contains information that you gotta, see and view to get a grip of the story and the gameplay.
Yeah, the cutscene kind of gives you an overall look on what the basic storyline of what the game is trying to accomplish. I'd say my favorite part was probably adding the weapons. It was definitely challenging, but after a couple days or so, I was able to get a good grip on the weapons and fully modify them to however the player wants. So yeah.
I really loved making the characters such as Riley, Motherboard, and giving them each wordplay. Some Riley Phil, his short name is Phil, which means rifle, and the title of the game, AIM, which takes AI.M, and it takes it's AI.M, but the M doesn't really mean anything to say. Despite the time crunch that we were unfortunately in, it's been a blast.